It was so bad. Morbius, Batman and Robin, Catwoman, Elektra. No fucking superhero movie has been this fucking terrible.
And they were absolutely right. This movie was so fucking bad. This movie is probably the worst movie I've seen in theaters since Transformers Age of Extinction. You want to know how long ago that was? Probably 2014, right? 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 We're gonna get into a review of why this movie is just so bad. So I had a little work party thing. It was great. I had a fun time. I drank 3 margaritas and 1 little shot of Patron. Holy fuck, I was gone. Had a great time. Got to see my coworkers outside their uniform, which was like the weirdest fucking thing ever. It's like when you see those NPCs with different like textures or outfits out of nowhere. It's a weird feeling, and I don't really know how to describe it better. But regardless, I had a great time. I was drunk as fuck. Me and Simeon, you've seen him on the channel, or you're about to with the Saltburn video. We're just like, you know what? I think we should watch Madame Web. I've seen the reviews. I've seen how bad people said it was. I want to see it for myself. Because, you know, this could be a fun watch like Morbius. Except I didn't pay $8 a ticket, you know? So we got there, right? We're having fun. We're waiting for the movie to start. We're just dancing, geeking out. Then it started. This movie was the opposite of a fun watch. It was so bad. I do want to give a little bit of a credit to Chris Stuckman here. For some reason, his review is getting a lot of hate on Twitter because he didn't really review the movie. He kind of already gave you his idea of how bad the movie was. But he gave a great insight on how you could tell the studio was the one directing this movie. Not the woman who directed this movie, sadly. By the way, this was her first movie. Do you know how bad that looks on your resume? I feel so bad for anybody in this movie. I don't blame anyone at all besides Sony. Sony, you pieces of fucking shit. How is it that you make like the Across the Spider-Verse movies, absolute fucking cinematic masterpieces, and then you make shit like Madame Web and then Morbius? And wait, hold on, fucking Craven's coming. When is why is Craven still coming out? Why? I forgot about Craven. No. Yeah, that's how bad this movie was. It drags. It doesn't stop dragging. The dialogue is atrocious. The CGI is really bad at moments. Wow, it looks like CW type of bullshit. The writing is also bad. What the fuck? I think this literally is the worst comic book movie to ever be released, and I really do mean that. I'm not just saying that for little clicks, views, and giggles. I absolutely meant that. Spoilers if you even fucking care. There was literally a time where they changed the quote of with great power comes great responsibility, something that Sony doesn't fucking understand since Spider-Man 3. And she doesn't even get it from Uncle Ben. She gets it from the tribal people. Where does Uncle Ben learn it from then? How is he gonna tell Peter? It doesn't make sense. And speaking, by the way, if we were only doing a movie about the tribal like shit with the movie, I would have been okay with that. I thought that'd be a cool idea for a movie. But that also comes with another complaint. Are they technically saying that Peter Parker did cultural appropriation? See, this is my issue with this movie. They don't understand the character of either Peter Parker or Spider-Man or any of these spider people in general. They don't. They only give a fuck about your money. That's all it is. I know this isn't a Spider-Man movie. Then why the fuck are you making it? Like, look, Madame Web, Venom, all those movies, they could have a potential being a great movie, and a movie that kind of makes sense without Spider-Man. Almost, right? Especially Madame Web. I feel like she would make a lot more sense without Spider-Man to begin with, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not quite sure when she started in the comic books. You can tell me in the comments. You probably will. No one makes sense in this movie. And the villain also doesn't make sense in this movie. He's the worst villain I've ever seen, possibly. These poor actors, I feel so bad for them. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't. Just don't watch this movie. Sony wants you for your wallet. They want to abuse you and use you so they keep the rights to these fucking characters so Disney can't always make more money, basically. That's what this whole thing is for. If I could review this movie, it's a 0. Rotten Tomatoes giving this shit a 15% is very generous in my opinion, because at best it's a 2. A fucking 2. Morbius was way better. I enjoyed Morbius more than this. If you like this video, subscribe.